Their offense look like in a half court now.
McCollum driving, goes to the left hand and puts it in. Only was traded for Nurkic a few years ago. McCollum gets to the rim and lays it in. He's got 7 early on.
That was a big free throw right there.
McCollum gets to the rim.
And as I say that to you and you give me your response, that's back-to-back baskets. And look at that. It's of the game, and they're looking for more. And Luke Walton may need a timeout. Boy, not the start that the Kings were hoping for. And that extends the lead to 79.
Rodney Hood, a block pass, whatever it was that Wright was trying to do. Rodney Hood read it, and here comes McCollum. It opens up for him, and he goes all the way to the back.
It's just 21.
That turnover for Dallas. McCollum cashes in.
Harp, I do know when the Mavericks were doing
Portland, they had a lot of McCollum here, and some baskets by Zach Collins, staying the course in the second quarter. 10-0 run now.
Of course, teams are going to make runs.
Again, McCollum.
McCollum. And a foul.
Good action from Philadelphia.
Neto coming off the bench to spark this run by Philadelphia, and CJ using those.
So he jumps really high in his three. You can tell he's been working on releasing it before the top of his jump. He did a great job there as CJ McCollum got to the basket.
Here comes more threes. Portland looking for quick scores. McCollum down the lane.
Leonard misfiring. He's now 3 for 9. Hazonia on the drive, and the foul is put home by McCollum. Doc Rivers wants.
Rebound off the shoulder of Allen. Damian ahead to CJ. Changes course. Beautiful.
Yes.
Handle. Steering it by LeVert for his first bucket of the night. CJ with 8. Working on Temple with 5. Puts it in the left hand. Drives it right down the boulevard to lay it home. Steers the rebound outside where CJ can get a piece of it. Crossing over into the lane to the glass. Hangs, Hunt, scores! CJ McCollum. Trent Jr. CJ sets his feet. Drives Bembry to the end line and eases it over the cup before Parker can get there. Got Hazonia on the far side. He's got Simons here in the near corner. He'll slash. Get some space on Herder with the right shoulder and laid it in with the left hand. Nice move. 6 to shoot between the wickets. Steers it into the lane to the glass. High runner. You bet. McCollum now.
But he healed on McCollum. Gets a screen from right side. Continues all the way and scores.
A good initial defense right there by the Kings.
Bazemore, and now he has to chase it down, which gives the Kings a chance to regroup somewhat. But C.J. McCollum beats him to the iron. He's got 10, and it's a 6-point.
The near corner this time. An alert Skal Labissiere snags the board, setting up C.J. to dance right to the rim with nobody ahead of him.
McCollum the miss, got his own, and scores. And we are tied.
And giving it up. Rockets, well, they were doing a good job of getting back on defense until McCollum with 20 points and 17 rebounds. That was the 9th assist for Westbrook. So he's got
Back in the basketball game.
Live ball turnover.
Right.
McCollum stepped through, stayed with the play. C.J. McCollum.
They're now 8 for 13 from the field. McCollum to the left hand, able to put it home.
And Marv, I'll make the last point
from the field. And the Bucks lead at 104-90, and McCollum shakes loose. And here's McCollum with Connaughton back. Change of direction and lays it in. What a beautiful move.
He's so smooth.
McCollum, Canton, Ohio native, blows past Garland to the basket.
Yes, again, you got to play defense. And that was a great running the floor by Double T to throw the hammer down.
McCollum knifes to the basket.
He took it right to his chest, though. McCollum, he drives. Shot up and good. Challenged by Labissiere, and then here's McCollum. He drives and scores. Yeah, that's so we got to help him here. Step back, he drives, he's all the way in and scores. That is not Wendell's fault.
Flow picks up the bounce pass easily from Schroeder, off to CJ, into the lane, the blow by to lay it up and in. 9.5. This is a team that, when they're successful this year, they're hitting threes at 12 or better. CJ into the lane, gets a little space.
You see that shoulder? With the rebound, here are the Blazers. Back to the offense, little hesitation move, and a beauty by C.J. McCollum, leading to a Doc River. Looking for a spot met by Kawhi Leonard, who just checked in, got the step, and hits.
Ball handling. That's an ISO play, even though the pick's 22.
It's a 16-3 run here by the Clippers. Nice move on the scoop by McCollum. It was a...
Are there going to be more changes made, like the addition of Melo?
Nice pass from Anthony, finding McCollum.
CJ outside, hesitation, dribble drive. High runner over Dedmon, up and in.
Yeah, that was so nice. His 11th three of the season.
CJ back the other way. Look at that move as he guns it down the left side. CJ step back. Give and go. You bet. Holmes were 21 and 9 boards tonight. That's kind of unexpected. CJ, the hesitation, dribble drive, and he lulls Dedmon.
At all. Forced to pass out. Blazers have to respond.
Give and go. McCollum barrels into the lane to lay it home. Give White top, but I don't think Bays can even see him. CJ, the 1-2 into the lane. Attacks Adams and laid it in. Beautiful move.
Left hand.
To them at length about what he's looking for and what the team needs.
Thank you, Lindsay. Boy, tough drive and a terrific finish.
Fresh him. And he's probably not 100% either on that forearm.
Oh, clearly not 100% is McCollum game. So well on their way is McCollum. Strong move, can't get the finish, but then the bobble falls out of Bain's hand, who's screaming.
Siege goes to work, handling with the left hand, strong take. Blowing by Russell for the bucket.
Camp right there, we got to look.
Yeah, Sam was right there. Blazers up 6, CJ the other way. Beautiful left to right beneath the rim to avoid.
I'm a member of the Miletus family now.
CJ into the lane to lay it up and in. McCollum, one-on-one, spots a golf into the lane. He'll drive it right to the seam and lay it home.
Oh, yeah. Put that in.
After a couple of years ago, throws it away into the hands of CJ. He strolls in on Vucevic, sold him on a little change of pace crossover. What a move. Working on Fournier into the lane to the glass. Beautiful little shuffle step to the middle. He'll bring it across slowly. Then go to work. Oh, with the left hand. Come on. Blazers running a set I'm sure he's acquainted with.
Oh,
CJ. He's a Lillard, CJ, and Scal. CJ into the lane. Twirls it up and in on a drive right to the cup. 23 appearances with New Orleans. CJ curling up top, nice. Rumbles into the lane and just glides to the glass to lay it in.
Yeah, really nice.
McCollum going here, second leading scorer on this Blazer team.
With ECA with a screen, he slithers inside and gets two, just as you say it.
Matches on box side assignment, so the Blazers going back to that key, attack the boards and attack the rack.
CJ, little hesitation, blows right by Green. Attacks Howard as he switches and blows by him for a lefty leaner. Nice move.
Yeah, CJ.
Between the two clubs. Good utility guy. Little give and go. CJ right down the middle. Nobody near him to lay it in.
Game. Sometimes you shoot a little quicker, try to get some extra possessions.
CJ having a terrific third quarter. Shoot. CJ's creative as we know. He works on the 6-6 bridges. Steers a lefty by him. Takes it to the cap strong and laid it up and in. Remaining. Crowd trying to rally the Blazers offense here. CJ spots a seam, goes right by Oubre with a left-hand finish.
Defense by Gary Payton II.
McCollum to the hoop. Troy Brown Jr. bit on the fake.
Lillard gives it now. Here's McCollum. And the reverse layup. McCollum comes away with it. Generated a good shot. McCollum off the window. And a 7-point game.
But, man, a couple of them have been very memorable, including the one against Oklahoma City in the playoffs last year. And C.J. McCollum with the attack.
Which is so important for a point guard to have is to have a voice. You got to be able to direct people and command them.
And you're right, Jim. And he really got him to come out of his shell.
Yeah. And that size around the rim.
CJ catches him in transition, goes right to the rim.
No, you've seen some box and one, but I think what they're trying to do is make other guys, as McCollum with a beautiful reverse layup.
And he averages 7 per game. McCollum able to get to the rim.
I mean,
here's McCollum. They're really good at it. That's around and out. McCollum right there to rebound. Tests the shot 36%. 90 to 56.
That right there is what McCollum will try to do.
Right side, inside position. Man, he's got McCollum for the easy one.
Is free and McCollum knocks it away and steals. On the give back, McCollum with the finger roll. He's with 10. Grizzlies bench 24 points already. McCollum attacks, lost it on the way up, but still managed to get it home.
In an elegant way. CJ rips it away. He's got a step on Maker. He'll avoid him with an up and under
direction.
Rose from
good screen from Trevor.
Whiteside, nice toss inside. At the box out, and CJ's got the rebound as a result. He'll survey, finds a seam, drives it inside, and scoops off
those players.
He comes up top, gets a hit on Tatum, trying to spring CJ.
Got him with the same thing.
Another nice screen on Cantor.
Brother Aaron Holiday also on this Indiana team in the game. Later on, a try by McCollum. Nice play and an offhand layup. McCollum now up the side. Weaving McCollum. Up over Sabonis and down it goes.
And that's the last thing you want to see.
3 of the Hawks after 19 threes last night, now with 11. Nice crossover in the lane.
What a move by C.J. McCollum.
100-86. CJ wraps it in.
McCollum is, when he gets going, he's up.
CJ McCollum gets his own miss and scores.
2. McCollum swarmed, but somehow escapes and leads it in.
12-3 start here for the Suns as McCollum able to sneak inside. Able to sneak a quick pass on the inbound there.
Super Mario, that's what he looked like.
Mario got up that strong start there against Toronto. 13 of his 16 coming in the opening. Can't challenge that mountain.
Not a good decision there from Diallo.
McCollum on the drive, gets it up and in.
On the inbound to deflection. CJ with a Reese on the right, Dame on the left, to Dame, back to CJ, dives to the cup, finger rolled it.
Fox got a switch with Melo in the first quarter and did the same thing. Just settled for that jumper. Melo kept him in front.
The bonus here's on the inbounds. CJ coming to it. Turns the corner to the lane, gallops to the glass, and lays it in. Could not find any kind of rhythm. Nice chest pass, far side. CJ hesitates to the inline and laid it in.
A lot to like on that position.
At the top of the arc.
Look at this action. This is that same action where Dame got the pin down after the layup was taken away.
Over. Gets the switch on Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. CJ up top against Morant. Goes to the right. CJ off the glass and first bucket of the game for the Blazers.
Great patient of the season. Right under 37%. He can keep you honest out there.
CJ will once again take Valanciunas to the rim. And
McCollum gets past Brown. Nice hesitation move from C.J. McCollum.
Absolutely loaded for perimeter playmakers.
Nice move from C.J. McCollum. Trying to get himself started. His third field goal.
Struggles to make free throws.
36 straight games with at least 20 points for Westbrook. McCollum going to the rack.
Anthony's been the guy you've leaned on. Why has he been so effective in the last couple of games?
Well, he's used to those moments. I think in a lot of these games, we've done a good job of passing in the fourth quarter. And
full team on Lillard. Collins looks to the post, man in a mismatch. The cutter, McCollum, and it's Nurkic with a heads-up play.
Overpower those small guys. They end up in charging fouls, things like that. He just turned and shot over him, nice and relaxed, knock it in.
Well, nice drive at one end by Lillard to find Nurkic as C.J. McCollum gets all the way to the cup.
He burrows for 2.
Where is the defense here early on by both of these teams?
So far.
And I hope people don't fall asleep on Karis LeVert because he's a big-time scorer as
McCollum
He's flying in there.
If we all could play with
that defense that Brooklyn's been playing with, McCollum makes a move and right to the hole with the left hand. There's LeVert.
16 now for LeVert.
McCollum at the other end drives and puts it up and in.
Well, isn't this how we started the game?
These create offense.
McCollum goes right at Davis. Layup off the glass is good. Using his body to shield.
Hit down 1-0.
CJ McCollum, nice move to the basket. Aggressive.
He has that ability, and it releases so much pressure off Lillard for making every home run play.
McCollum just 13 points in game.
Versatility of Anthony Davis, bringing the ball up the floor and initiating the offense, and they run a screen and roll with him.
Fourth off series, a 116-108 final, a dominant fourth quarter.
Portland Trailblazers 108.
As James disrupted by Nurkic. In transition, the Blazers. McCollum, the crossover. McCollum all the way in with a reverse. First basket of the game for Dion Waiters. McCollum inside, scores it. In the last two possessions, CJ McCollum goes to the hole and gets the friendly roll.
The Lakers right now having problems with
points in this first half. Carmelo with 14 points. Looking at that comparison, I think Davis got a hand on it, but it still falls for McCollum.
Jared got the right intel, because I tell you, right now Portland shooting 53%, 66% from the three-point line. And when you get easy layups like
to be together and be in the bubble, and our colleagues with ESPN, been a lot of fun. Spend time with them too, as CJ McCollum. Lakers, remember, at one point led by 14. McCollum drives, hangs, scores. CJ.
More hero ball, get a couple of easy shots unless you're going to CJ.
Here goes McCollum, and he gets the friendly roll. CJ McCollum.